Hello, Houston. Coming on today on H-Town Live, a can't-miss interview. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death in Texas, but for one Spring resident, it became more than just a statistic. Coming up, he shares the moment that changed everything and the powerful lesson it taught him about family, health, and hope. And Mother's Day is fast approaching, hint, hint. And if you're still searching for that perfect way to spoil the mom in your life, we've got you covered. From candles with a twist to must-have jewelry, we have some expert picks for top-rated gift ideas sure to impress. Plus, it may be a bit quiet out there this morning, but some of us, hey, we're going to be hearing some thunder later today. Our chief meteorologist, Jonathan Novak, is in to give us the timing and let us know the potential of having some serious storms in our area as H-Town Live starts right now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday, April 30th. I'm Idolina Perales filling in for Maggie this week, which I don't know if you guys knew this. She's actually an assignment in Hawaii. Yeah, we'll be checking in on her Instagram page here in just a little bit and see what she's up to in paradise later in the show. But first, we're going to kick things off with an important conversation because when it comes to heart health, awareness really can save lives. Did you know that about 9% of adults in Texas had heart disease in 2022? This disease continues to be the leading cause of death in Texas, according to the Texas Department of State Health Services. Well, this morning, we're actually joined by Spring resident Ben Aguilar. He is here to tell us about his journey battling this disease. Ben, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
So give me a little bit of background. We were talking backstage a little bit, and you said, you know, I thought I was doing everything right.
Yes, yes.
But I still got this heart attack.
That's correct. That's correct. I don't smoke. I didn't drink. I've been running for the last 10 years. You know, trained up to do 2 half marathons and a full. And, you know, I thought I was the epitome of health.
Now, did it run in your family? Because I know every time you go to the doctor, they're like, hey, someone in your family have heart disease? And
yes.
Who is it?
And it's my father.
Oh.
My father. He was my immediate family man.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and, you know, like I said, I thought I was going to outrun it. That was my mindset. I was here to outrun it. I thought you know, because even my dad would say, you know, son, how you doing? You doing okay? And I would tell him, yeah, Dad, I'm doing fine.
So tell me about your heart event.
The heart event happened 3 days. It took 3 days for me to, you know, get myself to the hospital. But
Ben!
Yes, I know, right? 3 days went by. I felt it the first day, ignored it, went home, went to sleep. Second, and then on the third day, that's when I finally told myself, this is what I need to do. I need to drive myself to the hospital with, you know, with the talks of my son and my dad. And when I drove myself there, you know, it was probably the hardest thing I've ever done because at that point, I think that was the point where it was gonna just said it was over. When I finally made it to the parking lot, I put it in park. I'll never forget. I parked it from the farthest distance from the entrance. Got out of the car, got out of the car, and then I started walking. I had my heart on my chest, and then I saw a nurse started walking in, and didn't have the strength to really yell and go, hey.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and gosh, you know, luckily she looked at me and she ran towards me. I told her my symptoms, and her eyes got real big, and she rushed me through the door.
So you said, you know, on day one you felt something. Mm-hmm. What was that something that you felt?
It was a crushing felt. It was like a squeezing, like my chest squeezing. Mm-hmm.
So you said you parked at the very end of this parking lot. Were you thinking, I'll get a few extra steps and I'll stop this from happening?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. So tell me, where did you go? Who was this nurse? What hospital were you working at?
It was at St. Luke's Medical in the Woodlands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. So when you got in, what did the doctors do?
I got in, they immediately, you know, they did a catheterization. You know, they did a scope and they wanted to see where if it was blocked and if they could really, I want to say, I can't remember what the exact word is, but balloon it and maybe open up a vessel that was blocking it.
Oh, yeah.
And man, when I woke up from the anesthesia, he looked at me and he says, you got to have a triple bypass surgery. emergency.
Oh my goodness, and you feel like you were doing everything right.
I sure did.
But still, that's not something to ignore, right?
No,
you shouldn't, like, you should still try to do all those lifestyle changes.
Of course, of course. One thing the doctor did say is that thankfully I was in good health. You know, I was strong enough to make it as far as I did.
You made it from the back of the parking lot.
Back of the parking lot.
Yeah, you really did. I really appreciate you and the strength that you had, but also, when you hear people saying, oh man, I hurt or something's wrong with me, do you say, oh, wait 3 days and then go?
No.
No, what should we be saying instead?
You should be saying, you know, it's very important to take care of it. First sign of any kind of pressure in the chest, go see a cardiologist, go to the ER. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah. And so as we close out, is there something you want to say to the doctors and the nurses that looked after you and still take care of you today?
Gosh, I'm very grateful for everybody in that line of work. I mean, whether it be from that hospital or any hospital, a profession like that should be recognized and just thanked, you know, every day, because it saved my life.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And sharing your story. And I'm going to take like 10 more seconds here because I want to make sure everybody at home knows these. What are the symptoms that we need to look after?
Crushing pain, swelling of the belly.
Swelling of the belly. Never heard that one.
Yep. Crushing pain, swelling in the belly. And then left side, of course, the left side pains in the back of the shoulder.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you today, Ben. I have heart disease in my family too, so I really appreciate your story.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I feel like I'm doing good, but I think I should do better.
Do better.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
All right. Now let's go ahead and talk about maybe going out for a run, trying to do better, get some steps in. So Jonathan, let's bring you in. This morning, kind of quiet, but there might be some rumbles of thunder out there later on today. Yeah, and I'll tell you, you know, God bless you, man, because I lost my father to a sudden heart attack, and just hearing your story, it's going to light a fire again, because you know, initially you go and you want to get yourself checked out and you do that, but it's been a couple of years, and so since I've been back, I need to definitely do that, and I'm glad you're okay there. But yeah. Oh, Jonathan, that breaks my heart. I am so sorry. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. So yeah, immediate family, it's definitely, if you've got somebody, a parent, of course, yeah, that's definitely something to be on top of for sure. But let's talk about the weather and the forecast, because I'm going to tell you, you mentioned something about storms a little earlier, did you not? Yes, you did. Okay, I'll just say yes. We have that chance in there. But let me also say that while that risk is in there for today, it really starts to pick up the chance of storms late tonight and tomorrow morning, and then it really picks up into high gear for Thursday afternoon. And let's do that one more time. It really picks up into high gear on Friday afternoon, the most likely chance of storms this week. Right now, just some light showers, streamer showers coming in on that south flow, southeast wind. It's going to be a breezy day with that wind, but also very warm and muggy. The chance of rain in the first part of today, as you can kind of gather, is on the lower end of the scale. But certainly up to the north is a different story by Dallas-Fort Worth. Approaching Dallas-Fort Worth is this frontal boundary that's been bringing flash flood warnings all across southern Oklahoma into northern Texas this morning, and severe weather as well. We're going to get some of that, a taste of it, for late tonight and Thursday morning. There's actually a severe storm chance where this green shade is issued by the Storm Prediction Center for most of the area from Harris County north is where that chance is contained for tonight and tomorrow into the early hours of Thursday. But then there's another chance of storms on Thursday afternoon and into Friday, but this is really for the PM hours on Thursday. The chance increases, especially for our northern counties. But look out, Montgomery County and Harris County too, in the northern portions of the area. We're going to see this chance of severe storms on Thursday. In addition to that, the Weather Prediction Center puts out this information, this data on the chance for flooding. They call it excessive rainfall, and so Harris County north for today, that risk is in there too. So let me show you, I'll depict it out here on the Futurecast for you, what that looks like in terms of how the rain might play out the next few days. For today, again, in the evening time, we have a chance of some showers in our western counties, our northern counties. In the overnight hours, that chance will slide to the south for your Thursday morning commute. So a few showers are possible Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon, watch how you'll see this intensity pick up as we get to the peak heating of the day right there on Thursday afternoon. And then another boundary will drift through. But then another one on Friday, the most likely day here for some showers and storms.
thunderstorms. And boy, how different does that look on Friday afternoon? The chance for flooding and severe weather. But also to the south of I-10, we have that chance as this front will hold together a little bit better than the other ones on Friday, bringing that chance for maybe a couple of inches of additional rain. And I say that because today we have a chance of maybe a quarter to a half of an inch from Harris County north. But then for Thursday, an additional in the afternoon time, an additional 1 or 2 plus inches, especially up to the north, is possible. And then Friday, on top of that, another couple of inches up to the northern counties, and this extends south through about northern Harris County for an additional couple of inches of rain. And so that's why the risk of flooding is in there, the risk of severe weather for the next couple of days. Really for Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoons, that chance would be best. Otherwise, it's warm, it's muggy, 79 degrees right now in Houston. We should be in the 60s in the morning time. We're nowhere close to that. I mean, we're getting used to this at this point. Lower 70s for lows. Well above average, but right now it's 79 degrees. We're about to get into the 80s. We'll be in the 80s the rest of the day. You can see here in the afternoon time, 85 for a high temperature. It's a little bit above average, so at least the afternoon times aren't that much warmer than normal, so that's good news because of this humidity. It's pretty tough, as you know. So normally we're at 83 in the afternoon. There's the normal low of 63. So the morning times especially have been a little bit tough in that regard. As far as those winds, I mentioned it'll be a breezy day. Look at the winds picking up this afternoon out of the south. As that first front gets a little bit closer, the wind gusts upwards of about 25 to 35 miles per hour. I haven't seen any wind advisories issued by the National Weather Service, but still a gusty day today. And then again on Thursday and Friday, we're going to repeat that. And by the way, your allergies, well, if they've been acting up, it's probably that grass pollen. That's up in the heavy range right now, where the other categories are still in that medium range there. Hopefully you're doing okay. There's the 7-day forecast, looking warm, muggy, chance of rain as we looked at for today, especially tomorrow and for Friday, with the temps up in the upper 80s, near 90 for Thursday, Friday afternoons. The weekend looks like a chance of rain, but it's at least a little lower with a bit of a cool down on Saturday. That's your weather, everybody. Stick around. We're going to be back after this break.
Sam Mayer looks to stay hot at the Texas Motor Speedway. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, this Saturday at 1:30 Eastern, 10:30 Pacific.
Fast and reliable solutions from Comcast Business can help turn your business into a reliably up and running, cyber securing, performance boosting, storm preparing, reliably connected modern business. Powering the engine of modern business, powering possibilities.
Get started for $59.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig package. Call today.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Geek out with Young Sheldon.
Did you have fun? I got to take a test on a Saturday. Heck yeah.
Weeknights at 5:30 on CW 39 Houston.
And welcome back to H-Town Live. Well, this summer, let sophistication meet adventure in the heart of the Rockies. Denver isn't just a destination. It's actually a curated experience of cultural richness, vibrant cityscapes, and unforgettable outdoor escapes. Now, here to tell us why Denver is this summer's must-visit destination is actually travel trends expert and Denver native Tamika Jones. Tamika, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, let's start off with what are some of the can't miss events for visitors and locals alike?
Absolutely. I'm going to whet your palate with some of the great happenings that are taking place in the Mile High City this summer. May, June, July. We'll start off in May. Kicking off things a little bit early is the Outside Festival. It's back for a second year. That same weekend, there's going to the newly renovated 16th Street. Great times full of entertainment, you know, events for the kids. It's something for everyone. On to June, one of my favorite events is Juneteenth Music Festival. It is definitely a good time. I grew up attending the event. Later in June is going to be Denver Pride, another wonderful event to bring out family, friends, grandma, grandpa. Everyone is welcome to attend these events. Now, if you happen to be an art lover, the Cherry Creek Arts Festival will take place 4th of July weekend. So good times May, June, and July. But if you're like, look, Tamika, I can't get there until August, no worries. I have you covered. The Denver Food and Wine Festival is taking place in August. So much to do, so much to enjoy this summer, but to learn more about it, go to visitdenver.com.
All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and go through a couple of things here, because I'm really interested to know what makes Denver just like so accessible and just exciting to be out in the outdoors.
Great question. And Denver International Airport has more than 220 destinations that actually fly in nonstop to the airport. And here's where the accessibility comes in. You could hop on a train from DIA to downtown Denver, which you see right behind me. You arrive at the Denver Union Station, only a 45-minute train ride. Get off the train with luggage in tow, check into your hotel, and just explore the town by foot, because it's a walkable town. And if you like, you know what, I'm ready for some fun, head over to Elitch Gardens. I enjoy that amusement park. I grew up going there. But if you're like, look, Tamika, I want to go inside for some arts and culture, there's definitely the Denver Art Museum and so much more you can attend.
I love this. I love water parks, girl. I love them. Okay, but Denver honestly has been on my to-do list, right? But we are an outdoorsy family. That's why I want to go to Denver. So as a first timer, where should I hit up first?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you that to get here this summer as soon as possible, the first thing you and the family should do is hop on bike and explore the town. There are so many bike lanes and bike trails. It's great. I mean, look, it's sunny. It's a beautiful day today. You can expect it to be, because it's a summertime fun. But you know what? One of my favorite venues is Red Rocks Amphitheater. If you are a fitness person like me, you can hike up with family and enjoy some yoga on the rocks. And since you mentioned the children, there's some films for the kids now. If it's for you and your husband or you and your girlfriends, check out some concerts at the amphitheater as well. Red Rocks has a lineup. In May, they will have Sting and Leon Bridges hit the stage, and in June, Sheryl Crow. So much to do for you to enjoy the outdoors in the Mile High City.
I love that. And I also understand Denver has a great culinary scene, but we're running out of time. So where can we go to learn more about that?
Yes, great 27 Michelin recognized restaurants.
27? Oh my goodness, Tamika.
An idea of where you can go learn more at visitdenver.com.
I love all of this. Tamika, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I love this. I love this. I want to go for Mother's Day. How about we just make that contract, y'all? But anyways, yeah, as I mentioned, Mother's Day fast approaching. And if you're still looking for that perfect gift for that special woman, We've got you covered. Join us now with some gift ideas for your mom is senior editor for research and testing at bestreviews.com, Meredith Guile. Okay, so Meredith, you are all things knowing. So let's go ahead and kick things off with candles, because you can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong with candles. We have a really fun and unique one for you. This company, Run the World Moms Scented Candles, has candles that are made from premium soy wax blend, and they have really empowering labels and playful labels on them, like Who Runs the World Moms. And what's nice about these candles too is they'll burn for around 60 hours, so they'll last a long time, and that message will always be on the label.
60 hours? That is a good deal. That is amazing. Okay, so now let's talk about jewelry, because Mama likes her some rings. So tell me a little bit more about what's hitting the jewelry scene for Mother's Day.
Yes, so we really like the Golden Coke Jewelry Company. So what's great about this is they make high quality solid gold jewelry. They have 14 karat gold, white gold, and rose gold pieces. What's great about this is they have pieces for every occasion. So no matter how dressed up or casual your mom is, or the person in your life you want to gift it to, they have something for you. What's also really cool about this company is that they have a tarnish-free guarantee. I know that's super important for a lot of women. And what's great about this too is that they use eco-friendly practices when they kind of create their sustainable gold. So that's something that's important to you. They're really focused on reducing environmental impact of discarding tarnished jewelry and other ways to minimize waste. So a great one that you can feel good about, and they have a lot of beautiful timeless pieces as well.
They are timeless. That's what I love about them. You just can hold on to them for so long, and they're just so precious looking. So thank you for that, Meredith. Okay, next thing. I'm going to be real here. I'm busy. I'm being pulled in all different directions. You know, I work here. I do some stuff on the side, do some side hustles. Plus, I homeschool. I need a break. So when my husband says, what do you want? I need some relaxation ideas.
Yes, so this one's a great one for you and a lot of other people out there. What we really like is the Montrax foot massage machine. This is something that's great. It has a heat feature, so it's also really cozy and warm, and it'll kind of be that soothing, relaxing experience. It's designed to give you a comprehensive shiatsu massage on your feet, and it has individual rollers, so it's really getting into all of that kind of all those pressure points in the foot. So it's something that'll really help you kind of relax and zen out a little bit.
Oh, I need that, because I hate people touching my feet, Meredith. Confession time. I hate it so much. So that is perfect. Thank you so much. So where can we go to learn more about these products?
Come to bestreviews.com. We have a ton of Mother's Day gift guides right now. So anything you're looking for, any type of mom in your life, we have you covered. Come to bestreviews.com.
Bestreviews.com. Love it. Thank you, Meredith. And we will be right back with more H-Town Live.
Get the last laugh with 2.5 Men.
I'm in the best shape of my life.
Modern Family.
You don't trust bad boys, and yet you married one.
Weeknights starting at 10 on CW39 Houston.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
During Chevy Truck Month, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% APR for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $4,000 total cash allowance. Plus, current competitive owners get $1,500 cash allowance.
They have comedy down to a science.
Honey, you've got Cheetos in your hair.
Oh, thanks.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on CW39 Houston.
Well, welcome back, friends. So far, we've talked to a local man about the importance of knowing your numbers when it comes to heart disease. We took a quick trip to Denver, and we even spotted some great finds for Mother's Day. And we do have a lot more ahead. Like, let's normalize women's health, shall we? If you're going through the stages of menopause, do not worry. Coming up, we'll have a doctor live in studio to help navigate those dreadful menopause symptoms, from hot flashes to hormone shifts. Guys, this does not have to be our mother's menopause. We'll be right back.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
News Nation Tonight. President Trump joins Chris Cuomo, Bill O'Reilly, and Stephen A. Smith live for News Nation's Town Hall Special. Then Friday, Bill O'Reilly and Leland Vittert look back at Trump's first 100 days in office. It all starts tonight on News Nation.
Stay ahead of your child's moderate to severe eczema with Dupixent as they welcome the feeling of touch with clear skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists helps heal their skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your child's doctor about Dupixent.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW39 every night. Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Welcome back, everyone. This is H-Town Live, and we want to kick off the second half hour with a very important conversation. In case you didn't know, this week actually marks National Youth Violence Prevention Week, and it's a time to make a stance against violence on our youth. So joining us with this discussion is Dr. Brittany Krausen. She's with Children's Assessment Center, and she actually provides a lot of support and works with the kids going through this. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
So why was there a need to institute a National Youth Violence Prevention Week?
Well, I believe it really comes from all the violence that we're seeing in schools, not only in schools, but just in our communities and in society. We just see an uptick in that lately.
So when we send our kids out into the world, is there like tools or resources we can help set them up with so that we know what's going on with them in their lives?
Yeah, it's a great question. Actually, the tools really start in the home. And, you know, our young childhood years is really important. They're formative in our ability to learn how to control our emotions, how to understand other people's emotions, also how to build relationships and connection.
I never really thought of that being part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big part of it. And what we're doing is preparing them to go out into the world, to be able to build these relationships and make connections and really be productive members of society.
Kind of like that social emotional learning kind of curriculum?
Exactly, and it starts in infancy.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so my kids are 10. What would you suggest I work with them, like elementary school age kids? What should we be working on with them?
Well, I think just continuing the message of you are important, others are important, and listening to their needs. Sometimes we forget that children do have needs and feelings and thoughts just like adults do, and we want to not dismiss them. We want to actually hear them instead of just, you know, they should be seen, not heard. We should not go by that anymore.
I am not by, no, I am 100% against that.
Yes.
Like, I, you know, at the end of the day, we have snuggle time.
Yeah.
We still have snuggle time. Yes. And we talk about our days, but sometimes I kind of feel like my kids are holding back a little bit. Are there some other external signs I could be looking out for?
Well, sure. I think kids are just going to do that as they get older, and they're learning that they are independent beings. But having affection and kindness in the home, and if it's not in the home, for any adult who's around children, teachers, coaches, they can just be kind to them and show them that they're important, and that helps. It goes a long, long way. But the signs you want to look for are those kids who are a little bit more aggressive than others, maybe bullying others, ones who don't have a very well-rounded emotional I guess, resources for themselves. You want to really pay attention to that and try to get close to those kids. They tend to push others away, but those who push you away the hardest are usually the ones that need the most love.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's so true. But as a community, I kind of feel like we've gotten away from it takes a village. I don't know if you experience that or see that at all, but I want to be part of that village to grow the next generation of strong people and leaders, right? So say I run into a child that may be a little more closed off and I notice that needs, you know, to feel important. How do I do that without sounding creepy? That's my biggest worry. It's like I want to help all these kids, but I don't want to be creepy about it either.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the situation and what might be appropriate in that situation. But just giving a compliment or just something that lets them know I see you and you are visible to others and you're important to others. And I think that I think we're actually doing a better job than we give ourselves credit for. I mean, after all, we have this youth-led prevention week, right? And they are doing this on their own. They're going out into the community and they're standing up for their friends, their peers, and they're really doing a great job. And I think that is a reflection of what our parents are doing.
I hope so. I really hope so.
You're doing a great job, it sounds like.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm also very sarcastic. So, okay, so when we talk about prevention, what are some steps? You already talked about the youth going out. How can we continue to support our youth doing this?
Yeah, I think this is a great step. I think raising awareness is really important, and that's what we're doing here. And for adults, like I mentioned a minute ago, if any adults who are really around children, parents, families, teachers, to just continue to pay attention to these kids who might need more attention. And for the youth, continue to raise awareness, continue to stand up for your friends. Just continue doing this.
That's the thing. You know what? My daughter, 100% great at standing up for her friends. My son needs a little more work on that. But yes, I do need to work on that. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Where can we go for some more information?
You can go to our website, cichouston.org, and there are plenty of resources listed there.
Oh, Whitney, you have been a breath of fresh air. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now let's go ahead and talk about this, the M word. You know it as menopause. About 6,000 women in the U.S. reach menopause every day. Well, if you live in this stage of life right now and you're trying to figure out how to navigate it, don't fret. We have Dr. Tiffany Rudder from Better Health and Hormone Balance with us today. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited to be here.
I am 100% excited to have you because I was in high school when my mom went through menopause.
Same.
Yes. Wasn't that the worst?
Yes, you're going through it, she's going through it.
Yes. And we were always butting heads, and she knew she wanted to get help, but she just didn't know how.
Right.
So first of all, let's define menopause and where can we go when we're starting to feel ourselves losing it?
Sure. So menopause is defined as 12 consecutive months of no menstrual cycle.
Okay.
So that day is menopause. Everything before that is premenopause or perimenopausal. Everything after that is considered postmenopause.
Okay. Now, we've all heard menopause.
Yes.
But 75% of women say they experience symptoms before menopause.
Absolutely.
And it's this term I didn't learn until this year. Perimenopause. What is that? What's the difference?
Perimenopause is the time before you enter officially menopause. So that's going to be where you have the wildly hormone fluctuations that are occurring.
See, I thought that was all just menopause.
This can start, unfortunately, as early as 35. Symptoms can continue for 2 to 10 years even. So that is a very long time to be suffering through symptoms. And this is all due to the hormones in the body are rapidly fluctuating, and those are going to have those resulting symptoms. So changes in your cycle, changes in your energy, changes in your mood, changes in your sleep patterns get disrupted.
Yes.
Even that midlife midsection that they talk about, increased weight gain, those things all end up happening due to those hormone fluctuations. And so my goal is to reach out to women to hear their story, have them be heard, have them be held so they can share their journey and know that their symptoms are unique to them, as well as just to be healed. So we're going to find the right path, use the right tools, the resources, education, support, and empowerment, so you can finally feel better and get back to yourself.
I love that because I have a doctor friend and she was telling me, you know, she's the one who told me, you're in perimenopause. I'm like, what? Because I was, you know, just tired all the time. I have brain fog and memory loss. And she was just like, girl, you do not have to have your mom's menopause.
Absolutely.
And that's what you can do. You can get rid of those totally get rid of those stereotypes, but the support.
The support is very important. I think education is such a huge piece. There is so much that our health classes taught us, but did not prepare us for this phase of life. And I think also our moms, you know, going through it maybe didn't quite prepare us for this phase of life either.
They did not.
So I think when you have the education, when you know what's going on with your body, and then you have those tools and resources, those holistic measures, even if it comes down to working with your medical provider, discussing bioidentical hormone replacement therapy or other therapies that we can use both from a holistic standpoint and a medication standpoint to help alleviate those symptoms so you can start feeling radiantly restored.
Ooh, radiant. I love that word. Okay, so you mentioned one therapy, right? The
bioidentical hormone replacement therapy.
What are some other tools that we can bring up, doctor?
So definitely having a discussion about that. The biggest thing is let's start tracking, having a list of symptoms, when do they occur. Also, if you are cycling, it would be really important to start tracking your cycle to know when these symptoms are occurring. Certain hormones start to change at certain different times. Usually we start losing some progesterone early on. So that might be a focus for us to start. And then for me, I like to focus on those holistic measures. We're going to look at your lifestyle, your day-to-day. Are there things you're doing in the morning doing that are going to set you up for a crash in the afternoon? Maybe. Are there some things that you're doing at night that you shouldn't be doing that's going to set you up for a worse night of sleep?
Oh, super maybe. I am a dessert. So that's what I'm blaming on this here.
No. And it's not just that. Sometimes it's all the blue light. Sometimes it's the scrolling. Sometimes it's the lack of sleep hygiene. Sometimes it's the environment in which you sleep can all influence that. So when I work with my clients one-on-one, we do a very deep dive on their lifestyle, their obligations, and what do they need to show up and shine for, and how can I best fill their cup so they can help others.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, beautifully. We just have like 10 seconds left. Where can we go for more information?
So I'm very active on social media. You can find me as Tiffany Reuter on Facebook and LinkedIn. On Instagram, I'm the Optimize Her Pharmacist, and I have a free private Facebook group for more tools and resources called Optimize Her. So OPTIMIZEHER, Optimize Her Facebook group. You will find a ton of information, and that's where you'll find me.
All right, thank you so much, Tiffany. We'll be right back. We're going to continue this convo.
The police. This is the police.
He called the police on himself.
That's real stupid of you.
There's a huge spider.
Case closed.
Well, there's an art to cooking pasta. You know, the people that do it best, they always finish the cooking process by putting it in the sauce, and that's the secret. So come celebrate your local Carrabba's and try one of our delicious pastas.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to CW39.com and click on Marketplace to start saving money now.
I want everything gloves off. I made the decision to move here to be with you. I'm happy with that choice.
Glenn bought some land next to the crossing. I watch my back from now on.
Finally gonna meet Cal's parents.
Now he wants to talk. Welcome home, son. If I hadn't gone into the diner that night, I'm gonna have to move somewhere with more options.
He needs to know the truth. I'm so sorry, Cal.
Sullivan's Crossing. Season premiere Wednesday, May 14th on the CW.
This Saturday, this is Combat Race. The battle continues on Grand Slam Track, where the road to track supremacy runs through Miami.
When they hit the track, it is serious business.
Ready, set, go.
The best in the world come together to answer the question, who is the fastest?
It's gonna be a dogfight.
Grand Slam Track, live from Miami, this Saturday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on the CW.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, in case you didn't get the clue, Maggie is not here. She's actually enjoying the beautiful sights of Maui for a work trip, and you can follow along on her trip and shenanigans on H-Town Live's Instagram page. You can find it at CW39 H-Town Live, and she's got some gorgeous pictures. She's also posting on stories as well. Man, oh man. Maggie, I wish I was there with you because it looks absolutely beautiful. But you can follow along with her as she makes her stops around the island this week. And now let's go ahead. Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and talk about the difference between Hawaii and Southeast Texas.
Well, we have severe storms here that are on, well, not for today, but for our forecast this week. So she better have a tan, come back with a nice tan, is all I'm going to say.
I know. Well, she's out there. She's out there without a hat, so I hope she's putting on some SPF, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And
yep, you gotta put that on.
I kind of feel like we haven't needed sunscreen around here for like.
It has been so warm, though, and the mugginess, I mean, 70s.
The breeze was nice.
The breeze is needed. It's absolutely nice. And this afternoon, we've got a gust, maybe 25 to 35 miles per hour. We've got the wind gusts in the forecast for today. So let me show you a nice little time lapse here. The sun, as it was coming up a little earlier, and you know, not a bad one, but the point here, I want to just point out that the clouds are out today. These particular clouds not bringing too much in the way of rain. We've seen a few light showers in our western counties here around Colorado County, Columbus catching a few of those light streamer showers. And when I say that, what I mean is these south-southeast winds we were just talking about, these gusts, these winds are bringing in some moisture, some deep moisture from the Gulf out ahead of the next front that's going to be making its way here. It's going to hold together enough. We got a chance of rain along with it for later tonight and Thursday morning. So that's the first window of opportunity for showers and maybe some storms here in southeast Texas. You can see what it's doing up to the parts of North Texas and Oklahoma. It's been bringing flash flooding. Look at all these individual boxes or flash flood warnings that have been issued by the National Weather Service for portions of southern Oklahoma and into North Texas. So some very intense and by the way, a severe thunderstorm watch for that part of the state and warnings from a little bit earlier. So that energy is moving in this direction, but it's not going to hold together completely. We're going to get sort of a taste of that tonight and tomorrow morning. And because of that, there is at least some severe threat with that. And the Storm Prediction Center issuing this for what will be one of several rounds of rain this week. We have another chance on Thursday afternoon and then Friday afternoon. And Friday afternoon looks to be the most likely. But it basically, all in all, it keeps ramping up each opportunity we get. And I'm going to show you that right here in the Futurecast, what it looks like in terms of the rain. And by the way, this also shows you the cloud forecast too. But I'll bring you through time and watch how you'll see some energy, some storm activity, convection rolling into the northwestern counties later on in the late afternoon and evening time right there. And then into the northern counties just soon after that. And the overnight hours, that front will sag to the south, slowly wash out and bring a chance of showers for your drive to work tomorrow. But then you'll notice a stark difference tomorrow afternoon with the chance of more intense storms holding together a little bit better as another push of a frontal boundary. And then this Friday afternoon looks to be the best risk of showers and storms for your drive home on Friday. Rough going at 4 p.m. You can see storm activities possible just about anywhere you look from Harris County north, and that will slide to the south as that front falls apart Friday in the late afternoon. But that would be the best chance of not only severe weather, but flooding. And if you look at the accumulations forecast, you get an idea of why that might be. Here you are going into Friday early morning, but then watch what happens as you keep adding on each afternoon. The numbers expected by Friday, the end of the day, we could see anywhere from a couple of inches to maybe 5 or 6 inches from Harris County north for rainfall totals. That is, of course, the kind of rain that could cause some flooding. And so each day here going forward, we've got this risk. Let me jump back of potential for some intense storms, but the best chance really tomorrow and Friday. 79 degrees right now in Houston. Notice the breeze at 14 miles per hour out of the south-southeast. It's warm, it's muggy, it's breezy. It's another day with temperatures above average. I mean, 70s in the morning is just not normal. We should be in the 60s in the morning time. The afternoon time was actually not bad. We're in the mid-80s. I have 85 for a high temperature today. But look at the normal temperatures. We should be at 63 in the morning. We're in the lower 70s. So, yeah, I mean, I can't change it. I would like to change it, but make it a little bit more comfortable. But, you know, I can tell you what's going to happen here. Going into tomorrow morning, 71, and then 80s again tomorrow afternoon with that chance of storms in the afternoon tomorrow, and then again on Friday. And then we get a little break behind that Friday front in terms of the temperatures and the humidity, but still we'll keep a lingering chance, a slight chance on Saturday with a few showers around. All right, that's your weather, everybody. Hope you have a great day. We'll be right back after this break.
All right, thank you so much, Jonathan. I guess my kids can only do swim team practice this morning, so appreciate that insight. Well, as we approach Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we want to highlight an artist who will be taking over the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. Opening May 4th is Floating World, A.A. Murakami, a series of 4 sensory landscapes that will unfold across the galleries, immersing visitors in environments of light, fog, plasma, and sound. This is multi-sensory, so we had to bring in Bradley Bailey. He joins us now. He's the curator of the Asian Arts. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I have to tell you, so as members of the Fine Arts Museum.
Well, thank you for being a member. Awesome.
You're welcome. But we get the flyers for the exhibits, and this one came in last week, and my kids were like, we gotta go to this. Even the imagery is gorgeous.
It's true, and it's more than just a viewing experience. It actually is truly an immersive experience. It's not, you know, when you come back to the museum, you can visit us and see your old friends. We like to call them paintings that are the same every time, but this exhibit will change every single time that you come back.
What?
Yes.
Explain that.
So A.A. Murakami, it's actually a husband and wife team from Japan, and they have pioneered for the past 10 years or so something they call ephemeral tech. And you know, one of the great things about digital technology, right, is that we can replicate anything endlessly. You know, that's how you share a photo a million times. That's how, you know, that's how we all got that U2 song involuntarily shoved onto our phones. But they use technology to create singular kind of fleeting experiences. So for example, when you come, you will encounter gigantic mist-filled bubbles, 6 to 8 feet in diameter, that float across the galleries. Yes, and so whether or not these bubbles successfully float, whether they pop, how many of them you get to see, all of these things vary with each visit. And so really a lot of these exhibits, which are based on, they draw on themes from Japanese folklore and Japanese culture, they really are about this sense of the fleeting and the ephemeral experience. So you can come back again and again, and it will always be different, and will always be different for each person.
So when this came across your desk, what was your thought? Like, yeah, you gotta have that grid.
Well,
right?
I've been pursuing their work for years. They are actually, as you can imagine, they're in very, very high demand. They show internationally, but this is their very first American museum show.
So this is a huge get.
It's a huge get. It's a huge get. So we're very, very excited. It's up for a very long time, May 4th till September 21st. So we're expecting a lot of interest. There's already been a lot of interest because it's truly a singular experience. I keep saying that, but that's exactly what it is.
It's like I get the sense it's like multi-sensory in a bit as well. Like, is there going to be like sounds and the fog? Oh my gosh, the fog.
It's true. The sounds are incredible because it's really, as we've been installing it this past 2 weeks, it's really kind of I think of it almost as like a symphony of technology and machines. There's one room, for example, where although they look like lights, if you look closely, you'll see that there are no wires lighting them up. They are just arcs of plasma. It's literal lightning in a bottle. And so, of course, with lightning comes thunder, and so you can hear kind of the sound, and it sounds like crickets and twinkling in all these glass tubes. The same with the machines that make the bubbles. It's out of the darkness you can hear this kind of this exhalation, and then this glorious huge bubble emerges into this light. They look like floating opals, actually.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So typically you guys have member previews with this. Have you had the member preview yet?
Not yet. The member preview, Members Day is the 3rd, and it opens to the public on the 4th. And the 4th is also, we're having Islamic Family Day, so it's a perfect day to come out and see the exhibition, go through multiple times, get those clicks for me, and then, and then go to the Islamic Family Day,
I love it. I'm so excited. Okay, so member previews this weekend and officially opens on May 4th. What, if you can, you know, condense this down into just a few words, what has been the reaction so far from the crew?
Well, it's funny you asked that. Literally every single person who has come through, whether they are a curator, an artist, a child, an electrician, someone who works in IT, the reaction has been first to gasp, then to stop, and then to pull out the phone and try to record it.
You can't record this.
That's why I'm hoping we're going to make it. We're a little bit behind schedule because we all keep stopping to stare in awe at these incredible, incredible works of art.
I am so excited. Okay, so opens the 4th during normal museum hours. Now, is this extra or is it part of the admission?
All special exhibitions are included with your ticket, except on Thursdays when we are free, and I think it's a $10 supplement. So, but truly a priceless experience.
I know. I am so excited. I'm giddy. I am so giddy right now. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Yeah, website really quick.
MFAH.org.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining us this morning. You guys have to go out to see this. I'm so excited. Okay, we'll be right back with more H-Town Live.
If your spouse or parent worked at an industrial worksite before 1982, you may be owed money for secondhand exposure to asbestos. Many workers carried asbestos home on their work clothes, exposing everyone in the household. Fortunately, there are still $30 billion in asbestos trusts to pay for the damage. Spouses and children can qualify for a share of the $30 billion. For over a decade, AsbestosClaims.law has helped workers and their families file claims and receive compensation checks for their asbestos exposure. Contact us at 833-4-ASBESTOS.
Come see what's trending on Karamo. He has deleted 1,938 texts in the last 30 days. See what's taking over everybody's feed.
Karamo, next on CW 39 Houston.
Locke is protected by someone inside the police department.
Something you don't know about Daniel's story.
I told you to stay away from this case.
Why'd my brother have to die?
It wasn't your fault.
I know where the mole in the department is.
How do you know that?
I don't matter.
You matter to me.
This Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series hits the Texas Motor Speedway.
Do you believe that?
Where Sam Mayer looks to stay hot by leaving the competition in his dust. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, live this Saturday at 1:30 Eastern, 10:30 Pacific on the CW.
This wasn't just fame. This was history. He's
A legacy.
genius. There was never anyone like her.
Funniest guy ever. It was actually magical.
Let's relax and enjoy.
He kicked the freedom of speech door wide open.
Because pregnancy comes with so many changes, we often aren't sure which ones are serious. If you're pregnant or up to a year postpartum, knowing the urgent maternal warning signs can save your life. Don't wait. If something doesn't feel right, contact a healthcare provider. Hear her, Texas.
When you're a caregiver, you give all of yourself to those who depend on you. But sometimes even caregivers need a break, which is why respite care options are available. Respite Care offers assistance through child daycare or adult daycare, in-home or overnight services, allowing caregivers the opportunity to rest and recharge. Taking this time for yourself is essential because when you rest, you care best. Explore resources at TakeTimeTexas.org and learn how you can strengthen the care you give through well-deserved respite.
And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. And here's a look at today's sponsored content. And don't forget, check out Maggie's Adventure in Hawaii on CW39 HTON Live on Instagram.